Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and build this. So can I get my fingers in here? No, we're just going to have to use the actual thumb thing. Alright. So it looks like we have 3 bags. So there's 1. Nope, we got this piece. It's kind of loose in the box. Bag number 2. I believe it's Darth Vader's cape. The instruction manual. And the rest of the box is empty. I don't have one of the newer Darth Vaders. So the Darth Vader I have is the Darth Vader from the Anakin set where Darth Vader and burnt Anakin is sitting on the table and you pull the thing and you flip it and it's Anakin turns into Darth Vader. I have that Darth Vader back from when Revenge of the Sith released. So yeah, it's been a while. And then other than that Anakin, the other Anakin figures I have are actually the Anakin and Obi-Wan light up figures where you press on the top of their heads and they light up. And I got that from like a Christmas present when it released. So I don't have very many of these figures, so it's cool that I finally get one of these Darth Vaders. Because also, I can already tell this Darth Vader has like a white head. The Darth Vader from the other sets, it's like a bluish colored head. Oh, and also this is the new helmet style. Same oat style cape though. Okay. Let's get with building our minifigure. Look at that. See, I've never had this, like, this piece right here. This little bottom of the helmet piece. Or this head. Look at this head. That's a menacing looking Darth Vader. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't look like any different, but it's got that piece. And it just kind of fits it. It actually makes it look like, you know, actually makes it look like Darth Vader. And it looks like, hold up. So I always put the lightsaber hilt in that way, but the set wants us to do this. So right now, unless if we use it for something else, you get an extra bottom Vader mask piece and an extra hilt. So that's cool. But there's Darth Vader. Looks badass. Alright, let's go ahead and get started into this build. And we do have another printed piece, so it's going to be the front of Vader. So that's going to be pretty good. What am I looking for? Oh, they're gray. I thought they were going to be like black. No, they're just the gray vents. I do want to get the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan set. I hope that's not gone yet, like retired or anything. I haven't seen it for a little while. But it's the one from the Kenobi show, where Darth Vader versus Anakin. The set itself looks a little boring because it's just kind of standing in the middle of nowhere. But I'd rather have it for the figures. But there's so many other sets that I want as well. Like the starship of Kenobi's that comes with the Camino clone person. Like the one that does the cloning, not the actual clone. There we go. Boom. Imagine if they actually came in and they started using these mechs in actual Star Wars. That would probably not be a good thing. Problem is, I think they could fix the sequel trilogy if they wanted to. But I don't think they could do it in a way that is possible anymore with how many bridges they burnt. Because one of the things I would have wanted them to fix Finn's character. But Finn's not going to come back. Or like fix Ben Kenobi. But you can't, or Ben Solo. But you can't really do that now, can you? Unless you do like a Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, director's cut. You like the Ryan Johnson version or whatever. You just show a scene where Finn just wakes up from a dream. The entire movie, Rise of Skywalker, just... Or no, what you do, this is how you do it. You start the next movie of you, like, planning to fix everything. And this is how you retcon it in canon way. You have Finn have the same ability as Cal Kestis. So you start the movie with the like little quick scenes of the trilogy, like the sequel trilogy. And then you just kind of fade out. And it's just Finn putting on Poe Dameron's jacket after he landed on that on the actual ground. So when Poe Dameron, like, I guess they get separated or whatever. And then Finn picks up Poe's jacket and puts it on. And when he picks up the jacket, that's when you see, like, Finn has this premonition, or he sees all the events that's going to happen. Because he's Force sensitive or whatever. And then you just do a scene of Finn ripping the jacket off and be like, oh, hell no. And then he just leaves. He throws it back on the ground. And he's like, I'm out. And then you can do whatever you want at that point. Like, he saw what would happen. He's not about that life. And then from there, you restart it. Basically, if Finn never have intervened, Rey would have never found the Falcon. She would have never left Jakku. So then you don't have to deal with Luke Skywalker being who he was. Ben can get evil and angry. Han Solo never dies, which Harrison Ford would probably hate that. But that's whatever. So that'd be a way to save it where it's like you could restart this trilogy. Another way is like you need to make Luke like good again or whatever. So it's not like, you know, you hurt the character or whatever. Because that's kind of what they did. At least in The Last Jedi. So the idea is, like, how do you fix The Last Jedi then? Well, how would you fix Luke's character? I think, realistically, it would be difficult to do. Like, if you just continued on or whatever. Unless if you use the MacGuffin from Rebels. Where you go in and you're just like, oh no. So the reason Luke was acting this way is because Ahsoka messed up the timeline. You just show a clip of like Ahsoka trying to help. Like she was there that day that Luke tried to kill him or whatever. And then it's just like Ahsoka shows up out of nowhere, really for no reason. And he's like, oh, you don't know me. Actually, I think he would know her at that point. And he just like goes back and all this shit. Actually, that'd be going forward in time. See, that would be the problem. How do you fix that? I feel like you can go back in time, right? Or go forward in time. Ahsoka could go forward in time. Or someone can just be like, oh yeah. Can't believe this person killed everyone. And then you see him go crazy. Actually, the Ahsoka thing would have worked. You just go, okay, well, it turns out before Ahsoka left Luke, he's just like, oh man, like Luke's like, I'm starting the school. And then she's just like, dang, it's like, imagine if you're going to die because of a kid's going to turn on you. And then that just scares him, and then he turns on the kid that turns on him. Or you have like a little freak out kind of thing, where you show like a deleted scene or something, right? And it's just Luke having Ben Solo train. And you just do a little flashback that you throw in there. And it just shows him like training with the other students. And the other student wins. And Ben Solo just screams that he's gonna he would slaughter all the younglings. Like if he could. And then Luke could be like, oh, I heard that before. We should probably go ahead and stop that. And it's solved. Still looks kind of dumb. Still not the greatest way to do it. It just sucks. It's such a big character assassination. Like, it's crazy to go back from something like that big. Like, that huge as far as, what happened. Oh, this does look a little silvery. There we go. I wonder if they actually use that piece for anything else. I just want them to bring back Bionicle. Yeah, I was right. Last video, I launched that red stud. Never found it. Was I supposed to put a gray stud there? Because I put one on this arm. I was. There we go. I didn't even have to take it apart. Alright, now we got the fingers again. There we go. Bring this down. Grab Vader. Perfect little mech. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you all next time. May the Force be with you. Always.